Hey Virgo, welcome to your November reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket, or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of November, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, and guidance. Overall, see what is going on. We're going to start off with some affirmations, and then we will carry on with some animal oracle, some tarot, and Tikashi messages. Alright, they'll be time-stamped down below. So, affirmations for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Any affirmations for Virgo, please? What's happening? Affirmations for my Virgos in November. Any affirmations for Virgo? What do we have here? Awareness. Okay. Sag had a similar message come out. Awareness, guidance, and happiness. Ooh. Alright, so let's talk about this. Awareness. Allow your direction to unfold as you become more aware. Healing begins in the quiet of your mind, and answers are forthcoming, even if you've not asked a question. Affirmation, I am listening. You guys might be getting some sort of enlightenment or truth in the month of November. We do actually have an eclipse this month. With eclipses, that usually brings some sort of truth, enlightenment, and it may help you heal, as well as this month is looking as if it will be a very healing time for you guys, where you can release things that no longer resonate with you, getting rid of that baggage, shedding that skin. It's been a theme collectively. I mean, every reading basically that I've done for November has had similar themes, different messages, but overall I would say the theme for everybody this season is release, make peace, let go, make space for something better, clearing that path to move forward in a new direction. Okay, so I feel like I'm just doing the same reading over and over again, I swear. But you know what? It's happening collectively, astrologically. That's what's been going on the last couple months, so that we clear that path for the new year. So it's perfect timing to get rid of that shit that's been hiding in that dark corner in your heart, in your mind, in that subconscious. Let's dig it out. We are in Scorpio season, almost over, but Scorpio is all about, you know, transformation and death and things of that. So this is the perfect time with that eclipse energy that's going to be coming up to take advantage and to let go of the things that no longer serve you, to help heal your journey, and that you guys might be receiving some sort of answers or enlightenment, right? Some sort of truth could be coming up. As I was actually prepping the Pearls of Wisdom Oracle deck, that's what I'm using for these affirmations, truth might be a theme for you guys this month. All right, finding the truth, your inner truth, as well as speaking your truth, or someone speaking their truth to you, confessions, things like that. All right, next card we have is guidance. So you guys are highly being guided during this time. The things that you're going through is exactly as it needs to be. Have trust in it, have trust in the direction. You are a beautiful soul, providing a guiding light to others on their spiritual journey. Affirmation, I'm a role model for others. So you may be someone who has a higher status. Maybe people look up to you. I don't know why I'm getting like as if maybe some of you are teachers of some sort, or you may have little kids around you, or maybe you are a parent, right? Or you have siblings, younger siblings, something like that. You may have people who look up to you. You might inspire a lot of people. You may have an audience that you inspire, that you speak to. Anyways, you are a light guiding other people on their journey, okay? You're a role model. You matter in this world, whether you want to recognize it or not. You make a difference, a very positive difference in other people's lives. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. And then we have happiness, so I'm here for that. Trust your feelings of happiness. They indicate you're on the right path. Allow the heavens to respond to your request. Affirmation, I trust life. Trusting the direction you're going down. You are being guided. Yeah, you might have times where you doubt, where you fear, you get a little bit anxious or worried about the future. But as long as you can reconnect to yourself and ground yourself through that discomfort, right? And you just be aware, be alert of what's going on in your mind, in your head. As long as you can reconnect to your purpose, right? As to why are you doing this, or what brings you the most happiness, the most joy, right? You are going to make it out on the other side, okay? So allowing your manifestation to come in, it's not going to happen overnight. Most things that you try to manifest that are pretty big, you know, things that are on a smaller scale tend to come quicker, but when it's something that's pretty big or life-changing, usually takes some time for it to brew, okay? It's like cooking it all up in the pot, that magician energy, right? You got all the ingredients in front of you, you got to chop it up, spice it up, mix it up, throw it in the oven. Now it's time for it to brew. Now it's time for it to cook, right? And that's the time you're waiting for your manifestation to come in. It's that cooking time. You're waiting for it to get ready, to marinate, to do all that magic behind the scenes, right? Because most people don't just sit in front of their oven and watch it cook minute by minute, or watching paint dry, you know? But with time and with patience, it's worth it. And then ding, 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 it's done cooking, right? So your happiness, whether you're happy right now in this very moment, or maybe you're not, but you're going to be moving towards a very happy time. You are being guided towards things that will bring you towards your happiness, or you will be directed onto the path that will lead you towards a very joyful life, okay? So just have trust, be aware, be alert. It's all about healing, releasing, letting things go. You are being guided to do so. Be listening, tap into that inner knowing, have some time for yourself to reconnect, to ground yourself. You inspire people, you make a difference in this world, and you deserve happiness, love, light, and all the good stuff, okay? So let's get some animal oracle messages to go along with this. Any animal oracle messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 20th. Any animal oracle messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Animal oracle messages, please, for Virgo. Any animal oracle messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Animal oracle messages for Virgo. Oh, we have the dolphin come out. All right. Animal oracle messages for Virgo. The bat. Ooh, transformative energy. Also the moon, kind of eclipse energy. Animal oracle. Ooh, and the nightingale. See, there's that truth. Okay, so some of you might have Cancer in your chart because Cancer had nightingale come out as well. And then, like I was saying before, truth wanted to come out, and it's like, okay, some of you might be receiving some sort of truth or needing to communicate your truth, speaking clearly. And we have nightingale. Now, nightingale is the energy of being a singer or a musician or some form of artist. You might even be writers, or you know, you create in a way where you express yourself. Maybe you're very vulnerable with the work you put out, or this could be talking about you needing to express yourself, expressing your truth, having something to say or get off your chest, but speaking clearly and speaking from an authentic voice, okay? Kind of looks like as if this bird is standing on the world. You know, this might be a closing of a chapter for some of you, like you finally learning to speak up for yourself or standing your ground. And it's very transformative energy because we have the bat, and the bat does talk about change and transformation. You know, there's that scorpionic energy that we're all going through, that death and rebirth, that renewal of ourselves, learning to stand up for ourselves. Maybe you used to bite your tongue back in the day, not anymore. Who had a reading like that recently? I swear, I think it maybe was Libra. You may be a Virgo, Libra cusper, or you know, maybe you got Libra in your chart, because I think Libra was like no longer biting my tongue or something like that. Anyways, so this, I mean, seriously, the readings I've been doing, they all combine, intertwine with one another. Like, there's so many similar things and themes going on, I swear. It's just really messing with my mind because I'm like, did I say that already in this reading? I'm like, I'm getting it mixed up with the reading I did last week, but like, it's the same thing. Lord. Okay, let's hope that like the next round of readings, they're like, you know, a little bit spicy, a little bit different, but we'll see. We'll see. It is what it is. It's coming out for a reason. I hope whoever is listening, it helps. So anyways, back to what I was saying. The bat, we also have the moon showing up in this card. Trusting your intuition. All right. What's done in the dark will find a way to shine. Why did that come to me right now? Okay. See, so some might be getting some sort of truth about some things that were hidden now coming to the forefront. Maybe this is the energy of you guys doing some shadow work on yourself, right? Doing that healing. Healing begins in the quiet of your mind, and answers are forthcoming, even if you haven't asked a question. So sitting in silence, kind of being in your own energy, and then answers and things come up. You start putting the pieces together. A sudden moment of clarity you guys might be experiencing in November. So be ready for that. This is a very spiritual card, very in tune with intuition and spiritual gifts, right? You guys might be evolving your gifts or your talents, or really starting to open yourself up, be open-minded to receive. And then the dolphin, again, it kind of ties back in with the bat. Very healing, very spiritual. You guys might be in the healing arts. People are drawn to you because you have this healing kind of aura around you, or you're someone who's very understanding and patient and compassionate. And so the dolphin does talk about something good coming your way. This does talk about some sort of blessing. So get ready for that. Believe in that. I don't even doubt it for a second that it's not yours. There's some good shit coming your way. So you better believe it. You better claim it, because it's coming, right? It's coming. If you doubt them, if you're like, oh yeah, that's what they always say, then guess what? That blessing isn't going to come to you. It's going to go to someone else who deserves it, who believes it, who asked for it, who manifested it, okay? So like I was saying all at the beginning of this reading, you got to wait for it to brew, to cook, to marinate, for it to come to fruition, okay? So good things come to those who wait. I'm gonna get the book. Let's talk about the dolphin. Innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts, as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world, right? Guidance, you are a role model for others. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming into contact with the dolphin type will change your entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. Be open to receive, okay? When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates their own power. And to bring out of balance, like-minded spirits, surrounding yourself with people who inspire you and bring out the best version of yourself, people who are very similar to you, okay? We have the bat. Darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, and adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go and reminisces, and to bring it into balance, watching the sun rise. Okay, so this is definitely relating to awareness and that healing that's going on with you guys, releasing, letting things go. And for some, before you can close that door, before you can fully heal and let things go, maybe you've done a lot of inner work, but there's that last final thing you have to do, and maybe that's you guys needing to speak your truths. Or say something, getting something off your chest, right? That ties in with that nightingale energy. In order for you to fully close that door, you might have to get some shit off your chest, okay? I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling that. So the nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of a nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Some of you are musical writers, okay? When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy and lump in the throat, and to bring into balance, music. So music is healing as itself. You guys just might be listening to a lot more music lately. You might be writing music. You might be playing music, expressing yourself, singing, things like that. Turning that pain, pulling a Taylor Swift over here, turning that pain, that heartbreak into a song, right? And you never know where that song may go. Might turn into something amazing. All of a sudden you start blowing up and people are listening to your music and you're making moves. So you never know. You never know. Okay, so we're gonna get some tarot. Let's get into this. Get some messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Any messages, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November. Oh wow, Six of Wands trying to come out. Okay, so it's like whatever you set your mind to, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or move towards, you're going to be successful, baby. Do not doubt yourself. You got this. Okay, and the deck is ready. That was very quick. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. We have the Six of Swords, movement. Moving away from the difficult times, the pain, the heartbreak, the struggle. Things just that were keeping you stuck, keeping you blocked, things that were getting in the way of what truly matters. You're moving away from that. There's action over here. You're letting things go and you're moving in a new direction, okay? You've taken the lessons with you, though. You've taken that wisdom, you're keeping that in your back pocket, and you're moving in a good pace. Keep it up, all right? Peaceful times will come. You are definitely being guided right now. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We got 2 sixes out here. You're moving away from a place of imbalance, whether that's within yourself, your environment, your relationships. You're moving away from a period where things were just unfair. You could have been involving yourself into connections, relationships, friendships, romantic connections that were unbalanced, unrequited. And maybe some of you have some things to say or get off your chest in order to close that chapter, to close that door, and then you'll be moving on. Oh, look, we got death at the bottom. Scorpio energy. Just gonna get something. One more. Okay, a decision. 2 of Swords. So the decision to move forward. Are you going to stay? Are you going to leave? Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Okay. Oh, and the Ten of Cups. So there might be something better coming towards you guys. As you move away from something that was keeping you unbalanced or ungrounded, really getting in the way of your own growth in your own chapter, your own journey. Something was preventing you from moving towards your Ten of Cups and a fulfilling relationship, or even your career, as we do have the Emperor out here. It does talk about your career endeavors and things that, you know, you are passionate about. Some of you are a business owner, entrepreneur. You're very hardworking and dedicated. You know exactly what it is that you want, and you're not going to allow anything to get in the way of those things. Now, something clearly was preventing you or keeping you stuck or trying to drag you down with that Six of Pentacles in the reverse energy, okay? So this is something that caused a lot of imbalance in your life. This could also talk about injustices, people who may have done you wrong. You're leaving that behind, but there is some sort of decision that you're needing to make with the Two of Swords, a crossroad. This can be related to this Knight of Cups. Some of you might be receiving a love offer or an opportunity to go out, if that is possible wherever you are. Of course, restrictions and all that, but maybe someone is extending themselves to you and you're unsure if you will accept their offer because, you know, you're the Emperor over here, and I'm gonna assume that this King of Cups is you, and so you don't really want to settle for something less. You've been there, you've done that, you went down that road, it didn't work out in your favor. Six of Pentacles in reverse, something was unbalanced. Kind of recognizing that there might be a repetitive energy here. Oh shit. Oh my god, it scared me. Oh, my dog just woke up. And she moved, and that just in the corner of my eye, that just scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, you guys have already gone through a situation like that. Maybe you kind of lowered your standards because maybe you didn't want to be single, and then maybe that backfired, right? And so there might be an opportunity for new love coming your way, but you're not 100% sure if you want to extend or accept the offer. If this person is truly the right person for you, they will wait until you are ready, right? They will be patient. They will understand. If not, there's the door. You don't need them. Never settle for less. But it does look like you are taking action and you are moving forward to a peaceful time in your life. And you're leaving things that left you feeling unbalanced or were getting in the way of your own goals and aspirations. And you're standing your ground. You're very confident and you believe in yourself and you are your own anchor. All right. This was at the bottom of the card. I am my own anchor. You anchor yourself. You don't rely on other people to fill your cup or to make you happy, because truly it doesn't matter who's in your life. It doesn't matter if you got the most amazing husband, wife, the best job, you know, you live in the best house, you got the nicest car. Happiness does truly come from within. Money does not solve happiness. Money does not solve your problems. There are how many millionaires out there who are depressed, who have taken their own lives, who are not happy. Money does not equal happiness, right? You know, certain relationships do not bring that happiness. It really does truly come from within. And I'm seeing that in this reading, that you guys are learning to really love yourself. And that all happens from that healing. So there's a lot of healing going on here. So it's up to you on what you want to do with this offer, with that Knight of Cups. Accept, decline, it's up to you, it's your life. Know your worth, trust your intuition, trust the signs. But I do feel like a chapter of your life is closing out. And of course, when things close out, when things come to an end, new things shift in. right? Especially if you learn your lesson, new energy, new things come in, new lessons and experiences. So just be open to receive. We're going to get some treasures from Tikashi to go along with this reading. But yeah, this is pretty straight to the point, this reading. Just whatever decision you make. There's quite a bit of air in this reading, actually, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that's like, you know, logical, balancing your intuition too, looking at all sides, all angles. But never settle. And I don't think you ever would, all right? You know your worth, you know your value. I don't need to tell you, all right? So let's just get some treasures from Tikashi for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Treasures from Tikashi for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2020. Treasures from Tikashi for my Virgos, please, for November 2020. Okay. Any Tikashi messages for Virgo? We have love. Ooh. See, some of you do have love, though. But it's up to you if you want it. Maybe you're busy, you are occupied, or with the current circumstances, like, well, I'm not really in the mood, or whatever. Okay, what do we have here? Awakening. Ooh, awakening to a new sense of love. Tikashi messages for Virgo. What do we have? If I can pick it up. Commitment, bitch. Some of y'all might just take up this offer, all right? Some of you might have been closed off at the get-go. You're like, oh no, he's not my type, or no, I'm good on my own. I like to be single, right? I don't need no man, no woman to make me happy. And then you might be in for a surprise, Virgo. You might just be in for a little surprise. We have love, awakening, and commitment. You guys might be awakening like, hey, you know what? It is cuffing season. I want my little cuddle buddy. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's just get into this reading. I'm like so giggly in this reading. I'm so sorry. I know some of y'all are like, just fucking get on with it. But you know what? We're here to just chill, have a good time, sit back, relax, grab a snack, right? Okay, but anyways, love. Open yourself to more of it. Love yourself. You are lovable and you are worth loving. Love is all around you always. Whether you feel like it or not, it's your choice. As soon as you let go of the conditions you have placed on love, you open yourself from a new direction. Unconditional love may feel different to what you felt before. Ooh, is that tied into that dolphin, that blessing? A profound blessing is coming your way. Careful what you wish for, Virgo. Sometimes when you are like, oh, I don't want love, fuck love, right? It comes knocking when you least expect it. They always say when you least expect it is when it comes. And that just might be what's happening here, okay? So then we have awakening. You guys could be going through a bit of a spiritual awakening. Rousing from the inactivity of the past or having held yourself back, now is the time to wake up to what can be achieved and shake yourself into action. Awaken to your potential, awaken to your love, and awaken to yourself. And then we have commitment. Commitment to yourself will create all you need to learn and grow. Actively involve yourself in the world. Be a participant rather than a spectator. Be that main character, okay? Life is for the living, loving, and experiencing. Take the plunge. Once you make any commitment, follow it through with the integrity you deserve. So, I'm just getting distracted with this girl over here. Be open to receive. Commit to yourself. Commit to what matters the most to you. You know, sometimes give it a chance. Be a little bit open-minded. You never know what may happen, right? Give it a chance. Love yourself unconditionally. Shaking some things up here. Awakening to your potential. There's no limits to what you can or can't do. The only limits you have are what you place on yourself. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. You are capable of making shit happen with that Emperor energy over here. It's looking like you guys are really good mentally and emotionally. Alright? You're moving to a great time, a peaceful time in your life. So, I mean, hey, you do you. But there's some good things coming your way. Have trust in that. Believe in that. There's happiness that's coming your way. And to just be aware of your thoughts, things going on in your mind, things you may need to release. As you release, you make space for good things, okay? So that is what I got for you guys for November. If you got something from this reading, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!